What is up, everyone? Thank you very much for stopping by and checking out my channel. As you notice, it's a brand new channel, and it was dedicated to a new chapter of my life, one where I will be focusing in on my creative side and things that I wanted to do earlier in life, but because life got in the way, I couldn't do them. I used to have a channel dedicated to motorcycles, and I used to really enjoy vlogging and doing that. But I got busy and I just couldn't do it anymore. Another thing was gaming. I used to love gaming, my PS4 or other consoles. But again, I literally just finished some school that I had pending, and between that and work and everything, things just got in the way, and I had a really hard time trying to do the extra activities. And basically, gaming on a PC, it was something that for me was just not in the budget, right? I don't come from money, and my resources were pretty limited. Um, and fortunately, things have changed, and I'm in a much better place now. So I decided to get a gaming computer, which I always wanted, and document this journey. Because I do work in technology, and I'm pretty handy when it comes to technology. But I realize that gaming PCs, PCs dedicated for productivity and stuff like that. The technology has evolved so much um, that literally I feel like I'm 10, 15 years behind, and I guess just the fact that I enjoy technology, I think this journey is fantastic. It's it's got me so engaged in learning and wanting to know more about everything that um, I'm just very excited to share this with you guys. So this is the unboxing. I was here when UPS dropped it off. Um, I noticed that they were fairly gentle with it. And part of the reason why I made this video was because I wanted to document the delivery process and the unboxing, just to make sure that the box wasn't broken or anything in the machine was damaged or anything like that, because there's a lot of scams nowadays, and even if you want to return something, they may not accept it because you didn't have proof that it came damaged, right? So I recommend you guys do that. This machine was, I believe, 1900, and to me, that's a lot of money. So I just wanted to, cover my butt and make sure that I had proof that I opened it, and if it came damaged, it was damaged. If not, then here's my review, my honest review, right? So um, I guess nowadays, kids or just about anyone are buying PCs or building them, and I thought this one, at least for me, felt a little bit heavy to get it out of the box myself. So if anybody is doing it, I guess I recommend maybe have a second person just to help you lift it out of the box, so you don't drop it or or have any issues. This machine came with a mouse and a keyboard, both wired. Um, which most of my stuff is wireless, but I don't mind it. I think it goes with the computer very well. It's both colorful and it feels nice, so it just kind of ties along well. The keyboard feels pretty good, and the mouse, feels pretty good. Um, So I also noticed that everything was very well packed. I'm gonna say this a lot of times in the video because this is one of the things that I actually like the most about this purchase. So a lot of times, you open something and maybe it'll even look kind of used or dusty or I don't know, but this machine in particular, like it looked like whoever put it together like wore white gloves, right? There were no smudges, no dust, no trash, no nothing in the machine. Like this thing was beautiful. Right here, I guess you see me just kind of getting my bearings straight and pulling the cover off for the first time, and I was shocked. It was beautiful. I guess to me, now it's like a little centerpiece, which eventually I'll probably get a more modern desk or something that'll highlight the PC a little bit more. um, because I just think it looks beautiful. Uh, it's very open. You can see everything inside, and immediately I realized, that whoever put it together really took their time and I guess valued their work ethic, because all of the wires were tucked away properly. Um, it was just such a clean install, and I gotta give credit where it's due. And this is one of those things that will likely make me want to go through the same vendor again in the future. Um, so I so far, the week that I've had it and the shipping process and everything, so far so good. At this point, I would still highly recommend if anybody is looking for something that's pre-built, um, to give this one a shot or something similar. As I mentioned, for me, this is what works. Like I said, I try to do my research, and I checked with other people that had gaming computers and computers for productivity and stuff like that. So I put all that information together and made it work for me. So for me, this was the best choice. That said, um, again, I was pleasantly surprised. As you can see, that's a little instruction booklet. Um, I've mentioned that I'm pretty handy. I can usually, put stuff together without using instructions or anything like that. But this was a $1,900 purchase for me, and I just wanted to make sure that I was connecting, and if I had to connect anything, that I was doing everything correctly, right? And this thing came with like pictures and like really, really detailed instructions, which I was pleasantly surprised. So for anybody that's just starting off and doesn't know anything about computers, I think the instructions were amazing and made me feel a little bit better about what I was doing, right? The other thing, so why why Best Buy? So I personally have a Best Buy account where anything I buy I can literally get like 6 or 12 months no interest or anything like that. And also, I guess their warranties, right? So usually, if you buy like a PC or something like that, or other electronics, you either get like 15 or 30 days for you to return them. And this one in particular, Best Buy at the time had another plan that included Geek Squad and all that, and for 2 years, I think, and it was only like $160 extra. Which to me, usually I don't like to pay the warranties, because if anything goes wrong, I can usually fix it myself. But I felt like this was a little bit, a bigger expense than I'm used to, so I decided to get it. And again, I'm kind of just getting into this new hobby now, and I just wasn't sure. Sometimes you pick some hobbies and they're not for you. So imagine spending 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 on a new hobby and you dislike it, right? So at least I felt like I like it was a good idea for me to go about it this way in case I didn't like it. I could return it. Um, but again, I've had this computer for a week now. It is currently what I'm using to make this video and this voiceover and everything, and I love it. I love it. I really like this machine. Um, I'm gonna um, I'm gonna put all the parts list and everything in the description and everything related to this purchase, um, because that was one thing that my friends and everybody that games or has computers told me, right? That one of the biggest things is that a lot of times when you buy these machines, um, they come with like cheap parts, right? And I guess that was my fear, that I was gonna get a piece of junk. And worst case scenario, I was just gonna return it if it was that way. But I went through the PC parts list, verified everything that I had, and basically it priced out to what I paid for it. It's almost like if the the actual setup and configuration and everything was for free. It saved me time in building it, and whoever did it did probably a better job than I would have done for my first time. Um, so as you can see, this machine is beautiful. Even when it's off, like it's beautiful. Everything's very well put together, and I'm just surprised like how clean it actually came. And I'm gonna post another video of when I started the machine and everything. But just wanted to show you my process. I went through everything. I literally tried to find any little mistake so I could just tell myself, what, return it. Because again, I'm pretty cheap when it comes to these things, and I didn't find any issues. Like I did not find any issues. So right off the bat, once the machine turned on, I went through all the settings to try to update everything, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that the motherboard um, was one version behind on the BIOS, so I didn't really have to jump through hoops to update that. Motherboard immediately I guess acknowledged my RAM and other peripherals and everything, and um, so did Device Manager, I guess, when I powered things up. Initial boot, I want to say, took roughly about a minute, maybe less, which I was pleasantly surprised. I had read a lot of people online saying that this particular CPU took long or whatever, but I think after a week use now, like I'm probably booting like maybe 30 seconds or less. Um, so in this particular video, I wanted to connect everything, with what it came in the box. So I plugged it in with my keyboard and wired mouse, and everything worked. I haven't really had any issues with it. Again, I went through every screw, every cable, and made sure that everything was updated. So that way, I can't really blame the manufacturer or even Best Buy if something wasn't working right, because that is what you have to do when you get one of these machines. There's a couple steps that you have to follow. Um, so I really hope that this little video helps you decide what you want to do if you do decide to get a Best Buy PC. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. We're in this together. I'm learning, and I'm sure that there's still a lot that I need to learn. Um, I'm gonna post the second part of this video where it actually shows the turning it on, and a couple other things that I went through it. But hit me up. I want to make some new friends, and we'll see how far this channel grows.